talk about friendship, trust is very, very important. Then
Mm.
support.
Mm.
Support is a whole lot. Someone once said that a friend it's a person that it's God's way of saying I'm sorry for the kind of siblings I gave to you.
Ah, hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of our podcast, Young and Unscripted. My name is Anne of Gem of Initiative, like I said last time, and with me is
Plan Paul.
and
Frances Adoyo Diete.
don't they look beautiful? Mupla and Frances. So today we'll bring to you another very exciting topic. We're going to be discussing about building meaningful friendships. Are friendships real? Can somebody even build meaningful friendship? So Mupla and Frances, they are going to be telling us their experience with building friendships, whether it has shown them shaggy or it has not shown them shaggy. So we hear from the horse's mouth. So you're welcome. Please feel free to like this video. If you're not already subscribed to our channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, and give your 2 cents too on the topic friendship. So without further ado, we'll just go straight into the business of the day. So Moplan and Frances, you're welcome to this episode.
Thank you very much.
Let's just do a little icebreaker. Do you have a best friend, Moplan?
Yes, I have.
Do you have a best friend?
Yes.
Frances, do you have a best friend?
No, I don't.
Ah,
I have friends,
Ah.
but I wouldn't pick one as best because they are all amazing people.
okay, yeah, wait.
Yes.
I will get to you. So, Moplan, you that have a best friend, can you describe your best friend in 3 words?
Okay. I would like to say my best friend, she's a nice person
Oh,
and she's kind and she's the kind of person that she listens to me whenever I have something to tell her.
oh.
Yeah.
So she's a good listener.
yes.
She's kind,
Yes.
and she's not beautiful.
And
Because me,
she's
that's the
so,
first thing I would say. Oh,
like-
my best friend is beautiful. Me, I don't. She's very demure and cutesy.
Anyway, she's very beautiful. though.
Ah. So what's her name?
Her name is Cynthia.
Oh, Cynthia, we love you, Cynthia. So back to Miss Frances.
Yeah.
She said she doesn't have best friend. Ah, why?
Okay. Over time, I have very close friends,
Okay,
and one word I'll say about them is they are very supportive.
okay.
So I've not really picked one person single-handedly because they are all amazing.
Oh,
But there are only a very few of them
mhm.
that are so close to me. So I can't just say just one person is best.
So you just have a
So
pool of amazing
I have a close knit
people.
of I have a close knit of so
Ah.
I'll call them I would say I have close friends
Mhm.
rather than say just one best
Ah,
friend.
God, when? God, when? So, my next question will be what really defines a meaningful friendship to you?
Okay. Like, let
It
me
could be
define
one
it.
word, it could be 2 words.
Okay. A meaningful friendship has to do with you being around somebody that is caring,
Okay.
somebody that is trustworthy, and someone that respects you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone that is caring, someone that is trustworthy, and someone that is respectful. You see these 3 points. If you don't have it, don't hear more plan. That's what she has just said now. Miss Frances, let's hear
Okay,
from
I'll
you.
I'll go with what she said, but I'll
Okay.
also add some things. It's very important when you talk about friendship, trust is very, very important. Then support. Support is a whole lot. Someone once said that a friend it's a person that it's God's way of saying I'm sorry for the kind of siblings I gave to you. Because siblings, you don't get to choose your siblings. You don't get to choose your colleagues.
Yeah.
You don't get to choose your neighbors sometimes. But your friend is someone that you deliberately go out to choose. So it supports for me.
Support.
Yes.
Support. If you cannot support, you near Frances, you change it for you. So Frances, I'll start from you now.
Okay.
So can you differentiate between healthy and toxic friendship? Have you had any toxic?
Yeah, so
Ha! Oh
many.
yeah, just thought. What
So,
happened?
so many.
What happened?
Over time, I've had
Okay.
very bad relationships. You know,
Okay.
I think one of the problems we have is not even knowing what friendship is all about.
Okay.
And over the years, I've tend to be hurt because of some kinds of relationship I've been in. You know, the
Oh.
first stage of friendship is actually the stage of acquaintance, where you get to meet someone. For example, I meet you today and
Yeah.
we get to know each other. And
Yes.
in this part of the world, we just call everybody friends. But the
Okay.
truth of the matter is, not everyone is
It's
your
your
friend.
friend. Mm.
You start from somewhere. Friendship is something that it takes time to build. And because that time for building, there's a gap, we tend to get hurt.
Uh,
So the process of in which we get to build a relationship into friendship, when it's not properly built and we begin to do all the or we begin to expect so much a friend ought to offer, that's when we get hurt. So I've had some kinds of relationship whereby I felt these people were my friend, but over time I got hurt. For example, when I was in the university at 100 level,
okay.
one of my lecturers told us, in fact, that day I felt, what was wrong with this man? He must be a sadist. But over the years, I began to see that there was truth in what
What he
he
says.
actually said that day. He might not have been totally correct, but there was
Yes.
something that there was a principle I could learn
Learn
from
from
what
it.
he said. And what he told us was this. He said, look at everyone in your classroom here today. You are just starting school today. But I want to let you know that no one in this department is your friend. And we're like, come on. And he now said, even till you graduate, no one in this department can be your friend. If you would have a friend, because I studied English,
Okay.
so if you would have a friend, you get a friend maybe from engineering department or social sciences or management. So I couldn't really relate. And then he said one thing that got me thinking after I've had bad experiences that the reason why you can't call anyone your friend here is because you are all here to compete. So that's we didn't understand because we're still very young then,
Young.
even though we are
Yes.
still young,
Yes.
but you understand what I
Yes.
mean?
Yes.
So we didn't understand. He said you are here to compete. And when you are in a competition with someone, you can't really build the kind friendship
Genuine.
in the real sense of the word friendship. So
Exactly.
that's one thing that one way we make some mistakes and then we eventually get hurt. So do I need to go further?
No, it's okay.
So that's,
Oh,
that's on the hurtful on the
yes,
toxic.
on the
So when you
toxic
talk about
relationship.
toxic, one of the things is competition.
Competition.
Once
Okay.
there's competition in a relationship, and competition could be healthy in the sense that I'm trying to
Yes.
help Moplan to become a better version
Of
of who
herself.
she is.
Yes.
And it could be that we are both competing for something. And when we are both competing for something, believe me honestly, we might not be able to build, in most cases, we might not be able to build a healthy relationship. So that's
Oh
it.
wow. Um, Miss Frances just reminded me of uni because I went to a private university. Before people will say it's glorified secondary school, this is like that. I
I
like
think
it.
it's actually glorified
I
secondary
like
school.
it. Yes, I went to a private university, and they will always tell us 20 children cannot play together for 20 years. They always used to sing it in our ear. I'm like, what is the situation is 20 children cannot play together for 20 years. But growing up, I started to see the truth in that saying, just like Frances said that everybody cannot be our friend. Everybody cannot be our friend because you find out that in the space of school, a lot of persons are just there to compete with you, and in competition, like she said, there cannot be friendship. So if you are in a friendship, let me tell you now, if you are in a friendship and they are doing competition, run away. It's not a good friendship. So, Ruflan, toxic, healthy friendship. Which one have you had more?
Mm, let me say I've had both
Which
toxic
one is
and
more?
healthy. Um, the toxic.
Ha! Oh yeah, tell us. Tell us one.
Okay, like you having a friend and you feel you trust the person
Mm,
and you go like, okay, let me tell this person, you confide in the person, like, okay, let me tell this person about something that is really bothering you, and you feel okay, you find confidence in the person, and you feel like, okay, this person can keep
Keep your
your
secret.
secret for you.
Ah.
And then you went on telling the person, and when I went to tell my friend like something is bothering me, I was thinking, okay, she was going to like help me and then make it a secret, but eventually it wasn't. So I felt like this I felt so disappointed because I wasn't expecting it seriously, and it really hurts when you find trust in somebody and you couldn't even see it. So it's really hurtful.
You see what I said about running away from competition. Maybe that person I like one of Moplan's
My God.
dresses, and she did not tell
She
Moplan,
refused to
and
share.
now they now broke Moplan's heart. Ah, sorry, eh?
Thank you.
Sorry. Don't mind her. She's not a good friend. They are. I just want us to know that, in as much as they are toxic friendship, we know that they are
Yeah.
very, very healthy
Yeah,
friendships.
sure.
So the next, um, do you have any advice you will give to young people watching, or your younger self? Let's say, let's go back to when we were in secondary school. Is there any advice you would give to your younger self about picking your friend? Like, okay, if you want to pick a friend, what should you look out for? What's the first thing you should do? Like with the experience we have now.
Yes.
So, what advice will you give to the audience watching, your younger self, your younger siblings, about picking a friend? A friend.
Okay. According to the experience I've had and the advice I'm going to give to the upcoming uh, adults or the young upcoming teenagers,
Mhm.
I would like to say in choosing a friend,
Okay.
you have to know the kind of person you are,
Okay.
first of all. Then, second of all, you have to study the people around you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to pick talkative like to be your friend, because somebody that talks too much cannot be your friend. And if you're the kind of person that, okay, you love to to maintain your space, or you
Mm-hmm.
love to, like, I don't know how to put it sharp, but
Mm.
if you're the kind of person that you don't talk too much, you cannot pick somebody that talks a lot to
Okay.
be your friend.
Okay.
And also, if you like, you cannot pick someone that doesn't support you, like Francis have said,
Mm-hmm.
and also someone that doesn't care about you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, in a nutshell, you use your standards that you've built for yourself to pick your friend. So, in other words, your friend should be a reflection of who you are, right?
Yes.
So that when that saying that say, "Show me your friend, and
And
I'll
I'll
tell
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 you
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 who
are."
who
you
you are.
are.
So, Mopla cannot be a calm person. She not gonna pick me. Maybe me, I like wahala. So, you now pick me aside, you now jam me aside, now show you where it. And say, and this girl is Moplan's friend, so we should not do that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You should use your own standard. You should
Choose
pick
your friend.
someone that would reflect who you
Who you are.
truly are. So, to the young people watching, in picking your friends, try to pick friends that can influence you positively. Because in the society we live in, there are a lot of negative influence. So, and there are a lot of friends that are ready to show you the bad way for sure. You don't need to pay them, but try as much as possible, because whether you like it or not, your friend is a reflection of
Reflection of who
who
you
you
are.
are. So, Frances, let's hear from you. What
Okay, so
advice?
in addition to that,
Okay.
it's very important that you can't receive what you don't give,
Okay.
and then you cannot give
Sure.
what you
Word.
don't
What
have.
Word.
you
Write
don't
it down.
have.
Write it.
You can't give what you don't have.
Okay.
So for you to be able to receive something good, it means that you have put in something
Something
good.
there.
So in choosing a friend, the advice I'll give to my younger self and to the young
People
people
watching.
outside is this: what values do you stand for?
Mm.
So as a person,
Friends.
there are some values you need to put in yourself. That way you can attract people
Mm.
like minds. Because if you are a certain way, you tend to have people come around you that draw from, it's not physical, so we can't see it.
Yes.
Values are not seen, but it's
Yes.
through
It's
our
some
characters
tracker.
that you can be able to tell the values this person has. So
Mm.
when you spend time developing yourself, those areas you develop yourself, and you make sure that you are who you want to be, who you want someone to be to you, you add to that person. That way you'll be able to enjoy friendship. So after, I'm still having some experiences. Even very recently, I still had a bad experience. So it's not like we don't have all the knowledge. We grow in knowledge.
Yes.
But to a large extent, I've had better friendships than I had during my teenage years, because I've taken out time, and I'm still taking out time to work on myself. And the bad experiences I've had, I sit back to reflect, okay, what did I do wrong? Not necessarily blaming that person, because when you say someone is bad, you could also be bad in the person's eyes. So developing yourself, building the right values that will help you in your space, because each of us have our spaces. My world is different from your world. Your world is different from her world. So your world is your circle of influence. So who are you? What are you giving to that circle? That's what will help you to choose the people around you. And while you're doing that, you have to guard your heart. Very, very important. If you don't guard your heart, because friendship has a lot to do with our emotional and psychological um, uh, well-being. Thank you. So if you don't guard your heart, you tend to be disappointed, and you end up not fulfilling your purpose, because friendships can alter your life, and friendships can also make you to excel in life. So it's very important you guard your heart, you build yourself up, have some values that are promising, that when people see you, when people relate with you, they would always want to love you. They would always want to be your friend. And through that, you can even influence people positively around you. And when you are that kind of person, you will enjoy friendship. Thank you.
My brain. Everything back. Did you write that last one? Write it down. These are things you don't get. You will pay if you meet her aside this place now. You will pay. Thank you very much. Values are very important in friendship. So in other words, what she was trying to say is that do unto others what you want them to do unto you. So you can't be a bad person that neglects people's feelings. You don't care, and you are expecting to attract a good friend, or your own. You will not attract. You will attract your kind of person. So have you enjoyed our episodes today? Did you enjoy being on this episode?
Like healthy relationship.
So if I call you to come back, will you come back?
I will run.
Okay. So
I had a nice time. I had a nice time. And surely I'll come back if you call me.
You'll come back.
Yes. And I hope our viewers will really enjoy this piece.
Yes. So, before we go, I would just like you to drop your own comments on the experiences you've had with friendships. Have you had healthy friendship? Have you had toxic friendship? Just drop it in the comment section. I would love to read and interact with your stories and laugh for the ones that will be funny. And help us tag that your personal person, your paddy. Help us tag that person in the comment section. Tell them you love them and extend our loves from Gem of Initiative, from Anne of Gem of Initiative, and from Mopla and
Frances.
It is bye until next time. Bye bye.